All right, hey, what's up guys? Daniel back again here with our second installment of our new Pro Tip series. So we talked about proper sight alignment in our first video, but now we're going to talk about some of the different types of sights that you're going to see out there. Now again, each gun is going to have its own special set of sights and different properties that make it unique. Okay, but I've got three different options here on the table that we're going to go through, just some of the basic, more popular options that you're going to see out there on the market today. Okay, so first thing is you may see an option that is kind of like this one, and shooters that shoot a lot of like competitive shooting or defensive type drills and scenarios, they want to be able to acquire their sight as fast as possible. Maybe they don't have a red dot and they still want to use iron sights. You have this option where basically it's just an all black rear sight and it's more of a U-notch. So it gives me a little bit more visibility in terms of width and depth when it comes to being able to look through that sight and have the most visibility that I can to be able to acquire my front sight. And I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's a little green dot that's right in the front as my front sight. So the whole theory behind this would be I don't have to worry necessarily as much on trying to line up three dots. If I work on just making sure everything's aligned and level across the top, I can almost bypass this one and my eyes are naturally going to want to go to the green dot that's on the front of the pistol. Okay, so I personally prefer a blacked out rear and some type of colored front, whether it be fiber optic or a night sight, because for me personally, it just helps me be able to find that front sight a little bit faster. So that's one of the sight options that you guys may see. And then for anybody out there that shoots a Glock, for example, with standard sights, you may have what we refer to as a goalpost sight. So any sports fans out there, you like football, the big yellow goalpost that they kick the ball through, just think of a big white goalpost right here on the back of your gun. Okay, same concept, lining everything up, flush across the top, equal space on both sides, but just think of kicking your field goal, right? Just put the ball through the upright. Okay, so big goalpost sight, line everything up right in the middle, and this is just a different type of sight, but the concept's always going to be the same. Okay. Just a different set of sights, same concept. And now, we're going to talk about a red dot. Okay? So this is going to be different than your conventional set of sights. Maybe people who have been thinking about going to a red dot for a long time, maybe the eyes are starting to go, they're not what they were, you're having trouble being able to align these sights and be able to just kind of focus on the dots, anything like that. You have the luxury of having a red dot. Now the cool thing about red dots is they're much faster to acquire and they can't help your shooting, because instead of trying to line up those three little dots, you look for this big red, yellow, green, whatever color the dot is. It's right there in front of your face and it's much faster, much easier to acquire. Now, not all guns are going to come set up to be able to be compatible with a red dot, so depending on the manufacturer, make, model, they may have an option from the factory where you could just pop one right on. Some guns you may have to get modified to fit them. Okay, but personally, I'm a big fan of red dots. I think the industry will be all red dots in a few years. But again, this will help, especially if you have aging eyes or you just want to have a little more fun and be able to find dot a little bit quicker. All right, guys, so we covered a few different basic sights. We covered a blacked out rear and a fiber optic front, your standard sights, and then we also covered red dots. Okay, so no matter what set of sights you have, the fundamental principles are going to be the same unless you shoot a red dot. Okay, shoot a red dot, just look for the dot and pull the trigger when the dot's where you want it to be. All right, guys, hopefully this was helpful. This was episode 2 of our Pro Tip series. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on social media, come by our Matthews and Mooresville locations. We'd love to talk to you guys. Come sign up for any of our private sessions, look at memberships, come check us out. Have fun. We'll see you on the range.